Hello everyone, I'm the Bluegrass Woodsman, and today we're exploring the Big South Fork in McCreary County, Kentucky. Alright, we're all loaded up. We're currently outside of the Yahoo Falls trails. I'm with this guy. And we've never been here before. For me to be the Bluegrass Woodsman, I've never been to the spot. We're still in the beginnings. I've only explored Red River Gorge and some places out west, like the Land Between the Lakes. And where else have we been?
Wolf Creek.
Oh yeah, Wolf Creek, which was an absolute bust.
We didn't catch any fish.
All we caught was a sunburn.
And Giovanni's pizza.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, my fan base is going to be Kentuckians. They know what Giovanni's is. Never mind. Dang, this hat does not work the best with the pack, I'm learning. Screw it, I'm wearing the hat anyway.
I'm learning that I shouldn't have packed a 6-pack of Ale-8. Oh god, I didn't even fill up my water bottle.
I don't even know what I'm packing. Okay, I can feel it on the hips already.
Feel it on my shoulders.
We just broke trail, I'm already feeling it. Get out of the...
Oh my bad.
This dude. You want to go camp north of it?
Yeah.
We're here.
Unless you want to go...
The falls are here. I want to see the arch.
God dang, how far is the arch from here?
It's only three quarters of a mile one way. Oh, difficulty, moderately difficult. Oh, moderately difficult. We're about to get in some fun.
Alright. I say we just figure out where we're gonna go as we go.
Yeah, if I didn't say it beforehand, we're making camp out here. And well, we only have today on a Friday, tomorrow and Sunday to explore, because unfortunately we have to do things outside of camping. But yeah, you can tell I'm a first-time YouTuber because I can't keep the energy up. But yeah, so we're making camp up here by the falls, hiking south toward we're gonna spend the next 2 days hiking south and doing the Blue Heron Loop and hiking back up here back to the vehicles. Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
What happened?
Okay.
God, I'm out of breath.
I don't know, I am too.
I've been eating shit all summer. I've been eating so bad.
I thought we were supposed to get skinny this summer.
Yeah, me too, but... Oh god, is this recorded the whole time?
No, I just now turned it on. Yeah, we were supposed to get skinny over the summer. I'm currently in the 260s. What are you at?
230s.
Yeah. Fortunately for me, if y'all can't tell from the video or you've never met me in person, I'm 6'5". So
I ain't, I'm an Oompa Loompa.
I can tell you're orange. Hello. Good, how are you? They're at the cane?
No, go that way.
I've heard about the stairs, so.
It's always right. We do it every time. We always go
Stupid.
down this way and
Just
come back up
stupid.
the steps. But then you're more tired, see, when you get to the step.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. We've never been here before. I've just
Go
seen.
that way, you're going down the steps.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
The-
much better.
Does it lead you like down to the water?
Yeah.
You go right down.
All right. Well, that's where we're going, to the water.
Ain't much of a walk.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
It's enough to take a shower under.
Yeah.
That's about all.
yeah, I'd say we'll
good
need
enough for
one.
me.
Yeah, we brought some soap with us.
There you
So.
go.
Be careful.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Your shoulder?
Yeah.
What was it, like scratching you or something?
No, I got a 6-pack of LA and all the goodies.
I don't think you have it strapped up to you right then. It's not supposed to, you're not supposed to feel it all in the shoulders.
It's just that one.
I was about to say, I usually feel something in one of my shoulders, but I also carry the haversack that just puts the extra on me. If I ever become popular enough, I'm gonna do more bushcraft, so I can pay for more of that stuff. Because even though you're using very little items, it's extremely expensive for those few items. I was talking to the camera, stupid. Oh, I am wider than this. I got that. Oh. Okay, my big back. Literally.
Big back.
Fat back, fat back. Down the stairs we go. Down the stairs to the falls. I think I actually might take that guy up on what he said and actually take a shower. Oh, good Lord. I mean, it's pretty. Yeah, it does look like the gorge. Also, by the way, something we're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to keep your camera and record the same time as me so I can get your audio, or we're gonna have to try and like wear mics, because just because of recording, I know this camera can't hear you right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting there eventually. Ow.
This thing is like collapsed.
My fat back. Ouch. I think I'm, what, a third of the way? What?
Moving this bar definitely helped.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it did. Removing it helps me because I know I'm not bonking it.
Hey, that very top step, can you see where someone...
Yeah, I'm stepping in it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually here before. That's how I knew about the stairs, not from the 3 YouTube videos I watched. Okay, Colonel Sanders. Man, I just need a minute. By the way, this is the middle of July, middle to end of July. And if you've ever been in Kentucky during the heart of summer, you know that it is hot out here. And I am dying. It actually looks nice and cool and pleasant in there. Now the question is, we gonna be looking for the dog man when nighttime falls? All right, good. Do you actually need a minute? I don't want to sit down because I don't think I'll get back up. I'm pouring sweat. I'm glad I'm wearing a shirt with a vent in the back.
You're in your 20s. That happens.
Are you not 20?
No.
Oh yeah, you're not. I'm older than you. Yeah, I'm so comfortable, man. This is the pinnacle of comfort.
A month from tomorrow, I think.
Okay, I'm not gonna remember to wish you happy birthday until I see the confetti around your Snapchat name. Actually, when I was 18, I forgot how old I was for like a while.
I see a
I do too, because I see the exit. Problem is, I don't see myself going down there without falling.
You got the Wonka cane
No one told you to not bring your stick.
though. No, I'm saying you have the Wonka cane, so how would you not fall? Or how would you fall?
This pack is not the most balanced.
Womp womp.
I thought you were gonna hit me with one of those, my man, we got the same pack.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but I'm not the goober that packed a rifle. Honestly, that is beautiful. Spot down that way. 1975. I don't know if that got caught on video. Ow! Stupid plant just cut me. Got a fresh trail bend. I have no idea how much of this footage will actually be usable. What'd you say?
Joke's on you, I can pop it out.
What even is it?
Caterpillar.
A bug. I got a candy bar. I got a quarter. I got a rock. What is it? Another dead end? Not the trace. So if you viewers don't know, this guy and I have been plagued by the trace. The moment we said that one day we're gonna hike it, every trip we've been on, we've run into it except for Wolf Creek. And that wasn't hardly a camping trip, more as a fishing trip.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we didn't go the right way, did we? There was, I will tell you that back that way, there was a spot for us to go straight forward.
God dang.
It wasn't a switchback.
Keep on croaking.
It was that way.
Are we going to the water? Where are we going?
Are we going to the falls?
Oh, I thought we were going to the water.
I need something better than this because I keep rocking it back and forth. Yahoo Falls de Usaria. Tells me that the falls are that way.
Yeah.
Where I just came from. My leg's itchy. I got cut by a plant and now it's itchy.
I feel like I'm losing feeling in my arms. This thing might be a little too tight. That feels better.
Do you not know how to strap? You don't. You never strapped them down. You never pulled down on them.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Well, this one was pulled down.
Yeah, no, look. Get your grubby mitts out of there. Hold on. I need my face in there more than the camera. Where's the stupid... Oh, it's undone all the way. You're nearly gonna have to feed the tag back through. That's why you couldn't tie. That's probably what was being a problem, is that you had no weight on your not hurting shoulder.
Arms, God, that was like...
That's probably what it was. You had no weight on your other shoulder.
Holy crap, that's honestly scary.
Cutting off your nerves and everything.
Yeah.
This dude.
Is it red?
Is it bubblegum pink?
Put that in the video.
Bro, you ever heard of a razor? What was that? Don't look at my chest.
From your mom. Okay, so which way are we going?
Let's just,
To the falls?
yeah, let's go to the falls. That's what I want to see.
Alright.
And where we said we were going to camp was north of the falls anyway.
Yeah, but you have to like go down to the water, then go north.
I want to see the falls. Or actually, let's make camp first, then come back for the falls.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Well, I want to see the falls.
Oh yeah, me too. But I also don't want to die.
Well, maybe if you knew how to strap your pack.
No, it was strapped and then I loosened it.
You loosened it all the way.
Yeah, see? Like it's loosened right now.
Yeah, but then you tighten it. You clamp the belt,
Yeah, I had that done.
then you hike it up, tighten the arm straps, tighten the belt, and then you clamp it between your chest.
I mean,
If you need to try and hike it up on your shoulders some, if you have to.
no, the thing is, it's already tight enough on my...
If that's as tight as it gets on you, then all right.
It's because I have so much stuff in my pack.
My pack's... Where'd the clip go?
I guess it goes in there.
It did. Time for you to get a new pack.
Oh, there it is. I'll just buy a new clip.
Actually, you can probably get a new just strap system, because that's the thing about these hunting packs, is that you can take them apart.
Yeah, because see, it just slid up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was...
I'll screw with it later.
I was about to say you didn't even have it clipped together anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Are we going south or north?
I don't know, I figured we'd go that way to the water.
Yeah, but that's north where we said we were going to camp.
Which way do you think leads to the water? Because that just goes the trail till we trace. Which, I mean, does technically follow the river. But
We see the river bends, so that's technically going away from the river.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But we might run into people down here. Wouldn't...
Oh, okay. No matter which way we go, it's going to take us there. Trail till we trace both ways.
Okay, so pretty much if we go this way, we pretty much just go up and around the holler and back out that way.
Yeah.
I just realized this camera's pointing at a tree for about half of that.
Okay, yeah, we need to go that way. And because we got to cross the thing, because you can't cross up there.
No, yeah, because we're running the holler right now.
Yeah.
Off we go into the wild green yonder.
That's a game mode.
No. I about look like a game warden right now. Ow. I got old man legs. They don't work when I bend them.
Get in front of me.
No. Hold on. Now that the camera's back on, I can redo the last 10 seconds of what just happened. We gotta turn back.
Why?
You see the bridge that we have to cross?
Yeah, what about it?
You see what's laying across it?
No.
There is a giant piece of deadfall laying across the bridge right there. Guess we'll have to cross it. Okay, here we go. It's not that far ahead.
I'm gonna beat
If it makes you feel better, I nearly tripped over a branch doing that one. We can always camp down in that. That hole right there in the creek.
Oh yeah, good thing.
Good thinking, it won't flood in there. Shortcut back up. Hey, minnows. I will say one thing I'm gonna do, well, one thing I'm not gonna do as a hiking and camping YouTuber. I'm not doing any of those stupid B-roll shots where it's me by myself walking away from the camera or walking toward it.
That's what I was thinking, because you gotta go all the way up there back.
Yeah, imagine I propped a tripod up right here. Then it's like me walking all the way up and around the corner. I gotta spin around and run back. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Hey, look, Highway 27, 7.3 miles away.
Ain't no way. Let's do it.
No. Yeah, Yahoo Falls is back up that way. Okay, here we go. We ain't never making it out of Kentucky with this film, by the way. We're just gonna be one of those YouTube channels with like hundreds of videos, but with like 70 subscribers. And for some reason, one of them's really devout, which if you end up being that devout subscriber, thank you. But on the other hand, what in the world are you doing? Is there no one better? Oh yeah, I don't think I actually properly introduced my buddy. That is Dylan, the Appalachian biologist. You've seen him, or you've heard me talk about him on the Instagram posts, because we're originally Instagram photographers, but we want to actually show. Yeah, we're not good photographers. I'm better at just rambling nonsense with a camera that happens to be on. But that's who this guy is. So pretty much my number 2 of the crew. Fair warning, there's a piece of deadfall across the bridge and we're gonna have to turn back. I'll wait for you to cross first, and then I'll think about it. Especially because I gotta let the dog out right now. Okay, he crossed. What? Listen, sometimes you don't feel like crossing deadfall. I'm already sliding on mud. Also, this probably needs to get fixed. We're not on some like rinky-dink trail. We're on the Sheltowee.
Yeah.
Oh well, the suspension bridge is still down, so as long as that's down, I don't expect this to get put up anytime soon.
Imagine being this close to Tennessee.
And not going all the way.
To the end of the Sheltowee. Being this close to Tennessee, you slip and fall and break your arm because of deadfall and have to quit.
My big back can't make it over.
Long legs.
Take the camera. You can record me doing this if you want. Tap the screen on the back if you want to get like an insight on what it's going to look like. Ride him, cowboy. load it down. When I weighed this pack, it was 36 pounds. I've added more stuff to it since.
Here, you want something to grab onto?
Yeah, here. Oh yeah, that is a slick bridge.
Slick as my snot rocket. Not in,
Viewers.
not in a bad way. I mean like an actual snot rocket.
I didn't hear you. What?
I said slick as my snot rocket.
Look how sweaty I am. Is that picking up? That is picking up. Look how sweaty I am. I'm about as oiled up. Anyone ever tell you that you laugh like a witch? Anyone ever tell you you're about to feel the inside of this hook in the cane? Hey Remy!
Hey Remy! The body down at the creek's about to pop. I'm gonna poke you with a stick.
Really? No fooling?
This is like Christmas without all the crying.
People up there. I do have the Aztec death whistle, by the way. Don't. All right. Dang. I'm gonna hit it with my patent pending Ohio Howler Bigfoot call. Oh. Boo. Tell you what, if there's one thing to say about this area, the Big South Fork in McCreary County, if Bigfoot is real, he's here. I don't think he is real, because I feel like we would have run into him by now. Dang, there's a nice rock overhang up there on your right. Yeah, we would have by now run into that hairy monkey. Especially with all the shenanigans we do. Yeah, we've run into all sorts of things. Well, you had whatever that one big raccoon thing was whenever I had to go fetch water and scare the urbanites. There's a what?
There's the water.
Yes, there is. Cumberland River. Hey Rufus, we're out of food.
You know what that means?
Let's go grocery shopping.
Give me all the spaghettios you've got.
Give me all the spaghettios and Camel Crush menthols you have. Please. Oh, all we have is Chef Boyardee. No, it was like, give me all the Chef Boyardee. Like, please, all we got is spaghettios. What do you think, Rufus? Should we settle for less?
I want his head on a plate.
Please, I have a family. Does my forehead say Ancestry.com on it or something? Because I don't remember asking. The 5 gum of cigarettes.
It's Mickey Mouse. Uncle Gumbo's starting to think he shouldn't have came here.
Hey Rufus, Uncle Gumbo's outside. Does he have a present? He's running from the cops and bleeding profusely. That's not a no. Hey kids, you all got any cigarettes? Uncle Gumbo's gonna crash in the treehouse for a bit. It's gonna cost you. Where are your parents? In prison. I hope you know none of this is gonna end up on the final cut. I don't know, maybe I'll sprinkle some of it in. I mean, I gotta pad out. Well, that's the thing. This is also a multiple day trip. So I gotta pad out the run time somehow. But on the other hand, this is all nonsense and joke. Oh, Shaq. Ain't no way they got a Johnny on the spot all the way out here. Is it actually? Oh no.
It looks like you don't need the crap sling anymore.
I think I'd rather use the crap strap.
You should check for snakes.
I'm good. I think I can see one from here.
I think Uncle Gumbo lives in there.
I think if I take a step in there, something from the ceiling's gonna drop down and pull me up. It's Mickey Mouse!
This is officially like a dead Appalachia.
Because we found an outhouse on the Sheltowee?
Yeah, it's a ruin. Yeah, if you guys don't know them already, go follow Dead Appalachia.
We're not giving a more popular person a shout out. Dead Appalachia, we like your content. Tell people to follow us. I have a Hidden Woodsman haversack if it makes you like me. I'm sweating profusely. Like, I'm sweating bad.
I think if I jump in the water, I won't be any more wet.
I think I actually might dry up a bit. Where does this lead?
My question is, who's riding their bike back here?
Did you see those people that we passed?
Because I want to ride.
Did you see those people on the bike that we passed on the way here?
Yeah, they look too fit for me.
I was actually surprised to see people like that out here. Also, like the turn right after that was Negro Creek, I think. Like that first left after them.
Dang, this doesn't look like a very well-worn path.
I don't think people have been completing the Sheltowee recently. I wonder why. We've only talked about how we're sweating profusely. At least I know I think I can cross-country backpack with this huge thing on me. I say it is. But the only complaint is that the new one is going to keep me from wearing a battle belt.
Yeah. Maybe you can make some adjustments.
I can probably, I can think of something, even if it's like a complete workaround. Because the battle belt holds... Also, I'm being kind of goofy keeping an axe on my hip. So, I mean, yeah, in a sense of an actual battle, it's neat. But, I mean, it's supposed to be like a woodsman belt. I can just put my knife on me.
Yeah. Also, at what point do you want to, like, go down to the river? Because we're following it now.
I say once we get, like, a clear sight of the river. Honestly, this actually wouldn't be too bad of a spot, though.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of firewood right there. Also, another thing is all this audio could be awful and be ruined just because my pack's squeaking. I think I'm about to second that. I haven't been this sweaty since my senior year football camp. Can't make it down there, can you? What? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ow. That briar just came back and whipped me in the leg. Okay, we're back. Finally found camp. It actually wasn't too far from where we were down the snake hole that way. Got hammock set up. I'm probably not gonna worry about a rain fly this time. Just because it's not supposed to rain and it's extremely hot out here. I'm just got everything laid down. Yeah, it got hot enough to where we had to take our shirts off. Fortunately, Dylan brought a spare. I'll learn how to do this. Fortunately, Dylan brought a spare shirt, so he's still wearing one. He's just not wearing the one he walked in with. But in true woodsman fashion, got this little doodad that I'm gonna play. Because hopefully, well, actually no, you won't be able to pick it up with the GoPro, but echoes are bouncing off miles away. So. Oh, so yeah, he's down there at the river. I'm actually about to go meet him. If you've ever heard any of that stuff in the Kentucky woods, it was possibly and most likely me. Hey, should I bring my fishing stuff down there, or are you just poking and prodding around? Okay, I'll be down there in a second. So, it's been like in the 80s today. Neither of us feel like it. We both ate before we got out here. And we also have food that we don't have to cook. So we're probably doing a cold camp tonight, because neither of us feel like a fire is necessary, and neither of us actually want it. There you are. Don't I always look like a homeless man? Whoop whoop. Yeah, how'd the whistle sound?
You could hear it echo all the way down.
Dang, we were up there. That's where we started, right up in there. Because there's this rock, I remember seeing the front side of it. So we're not far from around the bend. Dang, you can actually hear, dang, you can hear it around both sides.
Yeah, you can hear it better on this side. So I'm thinking there's probably some big rocks over there.
Dang, it's only when I need to whistle that I can't. I don't know.
I'm kind of tempted to fire the gun to see how far it echoes.
Dang, it probably sounds like you're shooting a Mosin Nagant.
But I don't want to scare someone.
Yeah, there's bubbles right there.
Dude, there's been fish jumping everywhere.
I know, I kind of want to throw something out, but I don't have any worms.
I've got some motor oil worms, but...
Oh yeah, I've got those worms. I meant like earthworms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at that right there.
Yeah.
Dang, this would be the best place to do that, like do a fish camp.
Oh yeah, this would be the best place for some catfishing too. I guarantee that.
Oh yeah, there's
channels and flatheads.
Yeah, I'm calling it. There's a 20-pound flathead right that direction. I'm calling it. Probably about halfway between me and that big kind of lizard head looking rock that juts out.
Not the lizard head rock.
Whoop whoop. Yeah, look at that.
I've never heard some echo that far.
I've never heard it echo like that. It almost goes like straight up and over that hill right there.
You know, here, I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna fire a shot? Hold up. Give me that.
This is in the Daniel Boone, so you can fire weapons.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'm not saying like we're breaking the law.
Yeah, but my parents do that.
Are your parents gonna watch this?
I don't know. I was gonna promote it to them.
All right, I'll cut this out. So Dylan brought a gun here to shoot squirrels potentially, but also it's he brought it as like a we're not saying actively hunt out of season. I will 100% say that. Don't do that. We're doing it as like the because part of our camping experience is the what if we get lost and we can't find our way out. So that's why he brought this. I brought a larger caliber handgun to hopefully bag larger prey if we have to run into this situation. We plan on never firing these weapons. That's the goal.
Yeah, for example, some guy in Red River Gorge just got lost for 2 weeks. I don't know how he survived, but he got lost for 2 weeks and he's just found. And it's kind of for that purpose, because even if you think you're a good hiker, there's always that chance.
Yeah, I mean, especially with you and me together, we never expect to find ourselves lost or in situations like that, but you just never know. That's why they're called survival situations. That's why we bring these weapons. But I want to say, as a talking point, because we're right here against the river, if you are ever hunting and you think you can use water like this as a backdrop, say like, oh, like say I'm up in the woods here and there's game right here, and I take that shot, that's a bad shot, because actually this backdrop water will not absorb the bullet. It will actually ricochet and it'll skip like a rock. And if there was someone standing on the other side of the river right here, they'd get hit, or they're at an extreme likelihood of getting hit, just because I try to shoot a rabbit or something right here. Okay, lesson over. Get back to the goofy.
Yeah.
Whoop! Dang. There's chocolate. And there's chocolate. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
So much for stability.
Yeah, so much for bringing a cane just to keep traction. That's why I need to get new boots. I already have new boots in the save for later. Few followers, few subscribers that find this. Try and support this channel as much as you can. If you want to see more shirtless, unfit 20-year-old man, support it, and I'll be able to buy a pair of crispy boots. Yes, they're literally called crispy.
God dang.
Maybe I won't fall off of every mountain. I'm not a mountain climber. I'm a mountain fall offer. Dang, the battery's already at 43%. You lost it. Hold up. You dropped the bullet. Just, I want you all fine. Want you fine folks to check that. Oh yeah. Call that perfectly vertical. I'm gonna have so many awful pictures that I'm just gonna like put in group chats. What is there, mud and not so hollow point anymore?
Is that a boat?
Looks like meat's back on the menu. What are you doing with this bullet?
Look what you did.
It's a good angle.
That should be a game warden.
Just because
Don't put that in the video.
just because some document says.
Don't listen.
So it's getting kind of dark out here, which is kind of wild because it's only 8:30. He's going to be writing in his journal. I don't necessarily have to do that as we're out here because I am recording it all and I can just write it all down later. That is for personal reasons that I might disclose one day, not on an adventure series. But while he's doing that, I'm going back down to the bank and I'm going to try and do some fishing. I've got what is the K-Bar backpack caster. Put some stuff in it, done some modifications. Not really modifications, just added things to it, made it my personal thing. And we're gonna see if I can catch a fish with it. And you're about to see how wild it goes from... Hold on, there's a boat coming by, so it caught my attention. You're about to see how wild it goes from dark to light, just because I don't know why we're not hiding. Well, we kind of are hiding. We like to camp where there's not other people. So, you know, that's actually the same boat that passed us earlier, but less people know that we're here, the better. So, I didn't bring the tripod with me, or I set this up and you could watch me fish, but amateur, so don't really have that mastered, but I'll get back to you if I catch a fish. Okay, so quick update, no fish. I learned how to use this thing though, because this is actually, like many things, first time using it. Now he decided to follow me. He quit writing in his diary.
It ain't diary.
Yes, it is. I just want to test something. Just look up at it.
Huh?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's going in the bloopers. Oh yeah, that boat came back up that way again.
Yeah, I know, I could hear it.
Yeah, like as I was coming down to fish. Yeah, so if it wasn't for the fact that I decided to hide and wait until they showed up, they could have seen me fishing by hand.
Or is it, are you having to wind it
What
around?
you wind this part because because the hand that's holding the line, keep it steady, because if you sit there shaking that, then a spinnerbait doesn't work.
That's like that deer canoe thing. You throw that and then you just wind it around what looks like a spool that holds solder. It's attached on the side.
So pretty much exactly like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't a new invention. It's just from K-Bar, and I like K-Bar, even though I don't have any of their knives.
You wanna like explore the bank a little bit?
I kind of do.
I'm kind of in an exploring mood is the thing.
I kind of did, but I made it to that dead stump there and started sinking. Yeah, I started doing stuff like that.
It's just not as much exploring as the gorge so far.
I feel like we put ourselves in a hole.
That's what I feel like.
I don't know how, but
Because
I think it's because we got out here late enough that we're like, okay, just find camp and call it.
yeah, because we're like right at a bend, but because I don't know, I can't see down either bend.
I mean, well, right around that bend, that's where we were above when we first came out here in the first place.
Yeah, it just kept going on forever. I think what bothers me is that this is like just down in a holler and it's not as open, so I don't know what's out there.
Yeah, it just feels it feels like we're fishing on the side. We're camping on the side of the river.
Yeah.
Which is what we are, but
it feels like I'm like down in Ashland at the Ohio, or I guess that's almost where I like the gorge. Is because it's kind of open, you can explore, but this we're just kind of stuck in a mud hole.
Yeah, this specific spot. I feel like once we get up,
figure out Blue Heron tomorrow, because that seems to be a big tourist attraction.
We definitely should go to Blue Heron. I say tomorrow when we wake up, pack up camp, get back to the truck, load up, grab essentials if you want. Then we just get back out here, actually see the falls, go hike the arch. About the time it's going to be getting hot, but I mean, we won't be carrying 40-pound packs, so it won't be as miserable.
The only thing that sucks about where we're camping is it's so dense that we probably won't wake up till like 9.
Yeah, I'm running.
I know it's light out at 6 because I get up at 6.
Yeah, I got up at 6:30 today, but that's the thing. I'm also running on 3 hours of sleep, so you're probably waking up first anyway.
I need a melatonin.
I don't have that in the bag. I got some Benadryl.
That'd put you to sleep.
Actually, it does not put me to sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so dark and thick in there. Like I'm almost.
Travel to tomorrow morning.
Yeah, me too. I want to fast travel. It's honestly, it's so thick and dark in there. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, that's why I came down here, dude. I was telling you, I was getting like depressed up there because it was so eerie.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying depressed, but I mean, like I feel like I feel like if I'm laying there, I'm gonna be like, oh, dang, there's something up on the hill watching me.
Yeah, it was like kind of depressing, but also eerie. Because I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't even hear you down here. I mean,
I wasn't talking. I was making splashes sometimes,
I couldn't hear the splash.
Hey, cricket.
That might work.
It might. I mean, I have. Well, actually, no. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reinvigorate this thing where, I'm not gonna have the big.
I want to explore the river.
Dude, we don't have a goddamn kayak.
Yeah. And I almost.
If it wasn't for the rapids, I would have immediately said to bring
I
them.
almost told you to bring the kayak, and we just wouldn't go down the rapids. But we didn't really research it enough for me to feel comfortable.
Yeah, we watched one YouTube video, and I'm not. I mean, it's so stagnant here. I'm not like worried about like, oh, we're going upriver instead of downriver, so it's going to be hard.
I mean, there's a little bit of a current, but
I mean, it's so little bit that you hardly can't tell.
Yeah.
Everything's so stagnant here, and I think that's what also kind of makes it. I think we're just in a dead zone.
I agree. I haven't seen any wildlife except for that box turtle and that snake, and then a squirrel up at the car.
Yeah, but that was all the way back at the car.
Yeah.
Which
really
was,
ain't that far.
yeah, it was that next valley over right up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you see those like 3 hills, our car's at the middle one.
Yeah, we're on the far side of the middle one.
Yeah. Which really isn't far, honestly.
We did not go far today.
Honestly, we could have like walked the bank and hiked straight up faster, probably. Although, well, no, that is the fastest route because the Sheltowee follows it. The Sheltowee's a fast trail.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's designed to get you across the country pretty much.
Yeah. Man,
I kind of just want to go to bed.
Yeah. I want to stay up until I'm tired.
I do too, but I mean...
Hey, look, there's a heron.
Yeah, out there on the rock.
Blue heron.
That's what I heard. I was trying to figure out what that sound was. I was like,
blue herons
I know that sound.
Creepy. They're like, "Rah!" They sound like pterodactyls.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, I know that sound, but I couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah, I think that's what bothers me about this place so much is it's just so dead.
I feel like that's specifically here. I feel like once we're down, wherever that Devil's Jump is, that's where we need to go. Because it seems like that's where the people go.
Yeah, follow the people.
Yeah, I mean, this is a nice spot if you just really want to get away from folk, but...
Yeah, but it is dead.
Yeah, we're in a dead bend. We're in a dead zone.
We've seen...
I can still kind of see the trail of where that boat went through. How long ago?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the foam.
Yeah, for nearly half an hour ago, I can still see the trail where that boat went.
Yeah, we've seen 7 people, which is that is less than the gorge.
Yeah, which I mean that's what we were going for, but
god dang.
Like I wanted like a nice pretty place at a solace.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, this is pretty.
Oh yeah, this is nice. Like this is amazing. Like honestly, on one hand, this doesn't feel like Ashland. Just because how it is.
This reminds me of my school.
But that's the thing. On the other hand, I'm like, dang, I feel like I've seen this before.
Yeah. Also, what kind of
that first top view was amazing though.
What kind of worries me is looking at the rocks and seeing the water line.
Oh, that won't get nowhere near camp. That'll get to probably where you start seeing like the weeds.
Look at those rocks.
Yeah, I'm looking at the big one. Yeah, that's also sandstone, so you got to ask yourself like how much of that is just layering.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think the tide's gonna get up.
We're
also in hammocks.
Yeah. Water is down.
I put athletic tape on the handle so it shouldn't be rocking to side nearly as much. Even when I got my sweat hands.
That's good.
Testing. Is this thing on?
I wish there were some rocks here, man.
I know. There's nothing. We can't even sit here and skip rocks. All we do is stand here and sink in the mud.
I almost want to go find a new campsite.
I almost want to go back to the truck.
Me too. I almost want to sleep in my car.
Well, I'm not going that far. I just don't want to go back up in the scary woods. We're in the dark forest.
Yeah.
Like
I almost do want to go back up to the truck.
Are you scared or are you just like that depressed?
No.
We're not finding a better camp
down here. Yeah, we're not finding a better camping site, but I almost want to like do shenanigans and then find like a quick campsite.
Yeah, but I feel like,
Like
well,
drive around shenanigans or something. But I'm not leaving my crap here.
oh no. I mean, I got a tracker in mind, but that doesn't mean much. I mean,
I'm just so
what?
used to winter or fall camping and spring camping where you have to do something.
Yeah, you have to keep moving, or like, yeah, if we're not like doing something, we're like making fire, or like we're actually like we're active. We're just sitting here doing a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to swim in this.
I wouldn't mind swimming in it, but I mean, I don't feel like getting out just to just to swim for like half an hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to swim in this right now.
I mean, I can try fishing again, but that's about to turn into a bust.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do.
Me neither.
I mean, I got some work to do. I got to reorganize the battle belt and actually like figure out what to do with the stuff. But I mean, I don't know. It's so eerie though. Like why is it so eerie here? I guess I should film myself some because this is my thing. But it's just
I mean, some people call this peaceful. I call this eerie.
like, no, there's a difference between peaceful and eerie.
I mean,
like
you
there's a
can't
nice
see up into the woods.
no, there's like a nice silence, and then there's like something's wrong silence, and it's nearly this. If it wasn't for the fact I can hear bugs, but I mean, like, it's so dark you can't see 20 yards, but it's still like decently bright out here.
I almost got a bad vibe.
What do you think? I mean, I don't necessarily have a bad vibe, but it's like I don't know. Now I gotta learn how to film.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
That's not even going in the bloopers. That's getting cut.
Used to that.
Dang, I'm gonna hate trying to edit this film because the entire time it's just gonna be, dang, put on a shirt, fat boy. There's a bird.
That's the first wildlife I've seen.
Other than the heron.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it like look at the camera? I understand like looking at the camera is like trying to talk to the audience, but at the same time, is it like in a movie where you're like not really supposed to look at the camera?
No, it's a bit of both.
Okay, so I can just
No, I mean, like, look at the camera and then look like over it.
if it wasn't so goddamn dark. We're about to enter the dark. What do you want to call this spot? The dark forest?
Let's not come back.
The Erie?
Yeah, the dark forest.
No, just look at this. Look at this. You got. Hey, you want to need some brightness? Like, I know I was making Bigfoot jokes earlier, but like, if he's around here, if he's real, he'd be here. I'm starting to believe it.
I don't want to go dogman hunting.
I changed my mind. I don't think I want to go dogman hunting if this entails it. I'll go dogman hunting back at a Cave Run. That spot really wasn't as creepy.
Oh, dang it.
Hold on. Do me a favor. Just cut the light. God, it's dark in here. It's only... Oh, it's 9 o'clock. That's why. Still, I mean, compared to like the river, like right there. It's just so wild. I don't want to leave. I don't want to pack up and get out of here, but... Oh yeah, did you ever find your other hammock?
No, it's not in there.
Dang. What would you do with it?
It's probably at home in like the closet that I keep everything in.
Why do you keep all... Why is your hammock not in your pack?
I have no idea.
You think if I like left an offering, the things of the woods would leave us alone?
No, let's not try that.
Why?
I ain't trying to leave no offerings.
Just because we left an offering doesn't mean that we have to be friendly with them. It should... I don't know. I think you're right. Something's off.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like I have like a weird feeling. Like
I didn't feel it at first, but now I'm thinking about it. Like
that's why I came up or came down there.
real life things. Hey, look, I'm off.
But dang. But also, I just had a weird feeling sitting here.
What's up with the bugs? I know the GoPro can't pick up the audio, but the bugs just went in like super mode. Like they just lit up the sounds. I really don't know. I'm not like nervous. I think part of it is because we've just never been here before. You know, like this isn't the gorge. We don't know where we are. I just realized I never went and got water to filter.
Oh no, that's because I said we should wait till Blue Heron.
Yeah, but my Nalgene's empty now.
Oh, you're not somebody else. I'm not gonna say this to be creepy or anything. I'm just saying it like to be real. Like coming down here, I had like a weird feeling.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I was fine coming down. It wasn't until it got dark. I mean, I don't hear anything. You think if something was gonna happen, it would have already.
Yeah. And it is just like, I don't know, I figured it was just because we've never been here before.
That's probably what it is. It's a big spider that I'm gonna kill. Okay, I'm gonna put down the GoPro for a minute just because I need to use both my hands right now. Okay, so it's in the 20 minutes since I last talked to you, it's gotten extremely dark. Both of us are kind of on nerve right now. Our nerves are, I won't say that they're shot, but I mean, we're kind of jumpy right now. So I probably won't give you all a good morning update. You'll probably hear from me next time just immediately back at the vehicle. And that's because we're gonna get up and get out of here first thing in the morning. I'm gonna promise you tomorrow morning you all will be seeing Yahoo Falls and Yahoo Arch. Then after that we're gonna drive because we figured the hike's gonna be too long for our time. We're gonna drive to the Blue Heron Loop and explore that thoroughly. So I'm just gonna leave it here and I'll see you all tomorrow. Oh no.
What's up, Dorman fam?
Don't forget to buy our merch. It's radical. Radical. It's the next morning. We're back.
Hey.
We are now gonna actually explore Yahoo Falls, like what we were supposed to do yesterday. Hold it real quick.
Oh man, there's L8 on this one. What goon did that? Daners.
POV, you're a cat.
What is wrong with us?
Like, it's just gonna be a bunch of nonsense.
Oh, bunch of funnies.
We're a bunch of funny guys. What can I say? We're back here. So, I guess I'll do some educational. So you end up right here. So the Yahoo Falls is actually a loop trail. And you either start going left here or start going right. Now right is a lot more gradual and it's the back side of the loop. With this, the first part, you end up just going down maybe 3 stories of stairs. I recommend going down the stairs to begin with because you really don't want to be going up them at the end of the trail.
Yeah.
So what were you saying?
I do think we just kind of spooked ourselves last night, but the only reason why I'm not entirely saying that we didn't is because we both had a bad feeling.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to chalk it up to, oh, it's daytime now, so we're good. Because, of course, that's part of it.
Yeah. But we both came in at daytime yesterday.
Yeah, and you were
Having that
uneasy.
weird feeling.
I was about to say, you were uneasy the whole time, so middle of the day.
But now, like I was telling you, man, this don't feel like the gorge. Now it does feel like the gorge.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually the only time that I'm like jumping in the woods in the dark, you know, if I'm like by myself, or it is like an eerie night.
Yeah. Also, yeah, we can finally fit through these stairs now.
Yeah. God, I can't believe we came up these stairs so quick.
I know. With taking breaks.
Yeah, this is what the stairs look like. And imagine coming down these with a 40-pound pack. And the pack's as wide as the stairs. I mean, you're just about getting pushed down the stairs the whole time.
And as you're getting pushed down, you also get caught on every side railing here.
Yeah.
Every single one you get caught, so you force yourself to stop.
You're bouncing side to side like that. Gosh, we gotta get some microphones that attach to us.
Yeah, but at the same time, then I'd have to learn how to sync audio.
Yeah.
When in reality, just...
I wonder if you can Bluetooth it to the camera.
Yeah, I don't know. Bought the camera secondhand. I'm a hillbilly, not a videographer.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm already sweating bad.
Me too, it is warm out here. See, this looks just like the gorge. This is a beautiful view.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. I took a picture of this yesterday.
On his head on a plate. Also, make sure you're careful on the rocks and the bridges, because it is really slick. We fell a couple times yesterday.
We?
Yeah, you slipped.
I slid it, never fell.
Oh, I thought you fell.
No, I just kind of caught my... I ended up stepping on the same step twice.
Oh yeah, that's right. You slipped on the bank. You fell on the bank.
Oh yeah, on the riverbank.
Yeah, I thought that was while we were hiking.
No. No, you just busted your backside.
Yeah, I did.
But busted your back and busted a very expensive piece of wood and iron.
Yeah. Ep00, please sponsor us.
LA. You already follow my personal account on Instagram. This camera's way too close, I know it is. You already follow my personal account. Sponsor us. We love you. Really. For this to be my channel, I sure never record myself.
You'll get used to it.
I know, but like on one hand, like the camera, I'm just pointing ahead of me at you. So I probably got like 40 minutes of film of just you walking. I also don't know how any of this is turning out. It could just be garbage. Videos that I saved years ago.
Look at that. There's trees up there that are growing off the edge. You can see that.
Probably not. It's the two that just kind of stick off and then go straight up.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Wait.
Bitsy spider to go for water.
We can hear the waterfall.
Oh man, we're there already. Is it the falls or just a little
fall? I'll see whenever we get around. So this thing, these falls are absolutely massive. Like, I don't think you understand like the scale of how big it is. There's Dillon all the way over there. Yeah, that just shows you like this is Kentucky's tallest waterfall, and you can see how. I mean, it's just massive. Right at the front of a huge rock shelter while we're at it. we've seen the falls, and you've probably seen the pictures now because I'm just gonna stick them in the video. But we're moving on. We're gonna go see the arch now. There's not really much echo on this side.
They need a sign right here. Would an arch be up top or down there? I feel like it'd be down low because the water runs through it and makes an arch.
I'm just going up top first just to see what's up here.
This is the Yahoo Falls roof, and down there is the Yahoo Falls arch.
What I'm trying to say is the arch is not near the falls, so
yeah, that's awesome.
we don't necessarily know where we're going at this point. That could send that sends you out the holler.
Oh dang.
So
Let me tell you, I'm regretting only packing one extra shirt.
I'm regretting only packing one shirt.
Because typically.
Okay, so right here we got a classic dogman hole. Dogman, they run from the people that hide up in these holes. You can't see Jack in there, but it only goes about 4 feet back.
So what you do is you get you.
And you go, come here, boy. Come here, bro.
Yeah. What else you do? You get you a big walking stick like this. You go up there and just.
Oh god.
I hear falls down there.
There's more than one waterfall actually. We also got cranberry falls out here. Little did you all know. Unfortunately, there's no cranberries. Oh. Okay. Tree.
Yeah, that one didn't hit me.
By the way, there's no official trail markers. You just kind of get that.
Yeah.
That which is just its way of saying you're still on the path. Man, we got to do this more. I'm out of shape.
Where are we going?
I don't have a clue. I don't think the trail's supposed to go down there.
I think the arch was back there.
I think you're back. No, I bet that second trail takes you over to that waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
To Cranberry. Once again, I just know it exists. I don't know where it is.
You smell cucumbers? I'm just screaming.
I smell something.
Yeah, I smell something too.
That's why I about half thought cucumbers. What is that?
Oh, there's a trail.
Oh yeah, there's a little trail marker sign. What does that smell though? I smell it. That's the thing, when you said cucumbers, I went, oh crap, that is cucumbers.
Yeah. Yahoo Arch is 3/4 of a mile that way.
What do you mean? No, it's just straight ahead once you're up here.
Huh? No, it says Yahoo Arch, 3/4 of a mile.
Yeah, I told you it's not near the falls. I just knew it was in that same area. We're continuing on to Yahoo Arch after we have seen the falls. It's hot. What's the temperature today?
Like 82.
Okay, it's in the 80s. We're not made for this. I'm made for that Alaskan weather. I'm made for my body's made for the places that you can find snow in the state year round. Okay, after what seems like 2 hours and 20 miles, we finally made it. Whew. It says 0.8 miles from last I talked to you.
It's a lie.
Doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it's really not. It's not a hard hike. It's just the
heat.
The anticipation of you getting there.
Yeah.
Like there's trail markers on the trees with like a little green trail sign, but it doesn't say, oh yeah, in just 0.2 miles you'll be there. So you just kind of go to it. And also it's a spur trail, so once you get to the arch, turn around and go back the way you came, or else you'll just keep on going down a random trail.
Yeah, if there even is a trail on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, we made it. That's Yahoo Arch.
Yeah.
Kind of underwhelming, but I mean, it's still, I mean, if you're here, might as well do it.
Yeah, it's not bad of a hike at all.
Yeah. And you also get another like really nice rock shelter.
The dog man lives in that cave.
The dog man lives in that. We found another dog man hole.
Yeah. I checked, he was around.
We passed some children on the way up here. We should tell them about the dog man.
We should.
So yeah, we made it. I'm gonna show you all some more pictures now, and we're tired. We need AC and drinks, but we finally made it back to the gravel road, so we're almost out of the Yahoo territory. This is just a quick intermission because to you it's 30 seconds that you probably skipped. To us it's been an hour of grueling heat. Now I'll see you all when we're at Blue Heron. Yeah, even though I literally just took off the mirror mount at the gas station. So we've made it to, we're not at the Blue Heron Loop trailhead. We are pretty much just at the river portion of the loop. And that's just because we want to experience the river more than just do the full loop because of the temperature and the conditions. We just don't want to do it. We'll be back in cooler weather to do the full loop. It's 6.4 miles. But we are currently outside what looks like a renovated old coal mining and train facility, and now it looks like it's been turned into a tourist attraction, but I don't know anything about this area or anything about this, so I really can't describe it to you or give you any information on it, but it's neat. And I should have recorded because there's a whole train. We just came around the corner and there was a train. But now we're going to get ready to go get down on the trail and eventually swim in the river because we are dying of heat.
I'm hot. Yeah, so if you're going to do the Blue Heron Loop, it's 6.4 miles, and 2/3 of it is just mainly in the woods, and then 1/3 of it is about down there on the Cumberland River. But I recommend coming down here to the train depot or coal mining depot,
Whatever this is.
Yeah, whatever this is, and just getting on the trail from there if you're looking for a water type deal. So we're gonna go down to the rapids, like where Devil's Jump is, and we'll go swimming and fishing down there. No, there's bathrooms around the corner.
It's a concession stand. Yeah, that's I don't know. I just didn't expect this here.
I didn't either.
Like at all. I'll learn how to film with this thing eventually. Okay, we're packed up. It's an extra hot day, so the GoPro might overheat on me. But We're all loaded up and we're ready to hit the trail. Right?
On the road again.
I can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making money with my friends. You go here with the intent of them getting destroyed and you gotta build them back up.
Sounds good.
That's the sound of running water that I know the camera can't pick up.
Devil's Jumps.
Devil's Jumps is in half a mile.
Why'd they have to put extra S?
I don't know, hitching posts in 150 feet. I guess there's horse. Yeah, I guess this is a horse trail.
Laurel Branch. That's probably where we're going to
Yeah, why does every park have a laurel branch? Oh yeah, there's the horse trail. Right up.
Yeah, I think so. And remember, guys, this
Absence of proof is not proof of absence.
no. How's it go? Oh yeah, this video was made possible through viewers like you. Thank you.
What is this? KET?
It's probably copyrighted.
And remember, if I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
My hands are insured.
I've been a little marshy island. If you want to find a water snake, it's there.
Are you talking about the rocks in the river rapids?
Oh yeah.
Oh look, another biking trail. It'd suck for your tire to get sucked between there.
How to face plant.
Or maybe it's perfect floods. I really don't know.
Man, I love it when the trail got a marshy boardwalk. The two things every great trail has, the marshy boardwalk and the root stairs.
See, if we get in the water, it'll hurt us.
Oh yeah, I know. Once we get in, we'll be fine. But the thing is, we gotta find a spot, drop our gear, get down in our skivvies.
Honestly, I think it'd be best if we found like a place where we want to set camp, then go and get in the water.
That's what I was thinking too, but I have no idea where that is, and we might pass the water on the way there.
Yeah, otherwise we're going to be hiking in our skivvies.
Yeah.
Soft and wet.
I'm already sopping wet, so I mean, what's the difference? I'm sure you will.
I will.
August 3rd. It's not just a boulder. It's a loogie. What is it? Someone's Mentos?
Eat it.
No.
Eat it.
No.
$5.
No. I am hot right now. The brain ain't working right.
God, what are we gonna do?
I don't know, it's so thick I haven't even thought about a campsite around here.
Well, there's another mango. We might as well just like throw hand stuff over the water.
I'm tempted, except for if I fall out.
Oh my God.
I'm not too worried about swimming like near the rapids. I can swim.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to. So I said like I want to go up there towards the rapids. Check them out.
Put a cross in the dirt in case we have to come back for this campsite. I'm gonna sneeze.
The Great Bambi? Oh, the Great Bambino. I thought you said the Great Bambi.
The Great Bambini.
Well, you mean the Ricky? This place needs a controlled burn.
This sneeze had an echo. Hey, more Mentos. Dang it, yeah, you ain't kidding about the control burn. Look.
They have Mentos in their pocket and a hole in their pocket. This ain't the Polar Express.
I think they're leaving a trail of breadcrumbs to get back out. It's so thick in here. I think that's the biggest briar I've ever seen. Dang, it's pretty. Hold up. Get up on the rock.
Yeah, that's it.
I got my foot stuck in a rock. Dang, that's beautiful. How do we get down there? Mr. Sir, what is this, holes?
No, he ruined Mary.
I know. Dang, I bet the dogman hiding there.
He is in there.
Probably.
So where should we go?
Oh boy, orange mushrooms. Dang, something's boiling. Something's boiling in the basement, if you know what I mean.
I told you.
It's the episode of SpongeBob where Sandy's like, I made this machine that you can talk to Peanuts. And SpongeBob was like, come in, Peanut, this is SpongeBob, come in. Can you read me? And I was like, what's it say? It says, it's dark in here. Hey, can we camp here?
What?
Up on the rock.
No, we gotta be like so many 100 feet up.
I'll show you off the trail. Oh, we're... What?
Someone hammock camping down.
Yeah, that's the people that blue kayak.
Yeah,
I just about want to join them. It's just way too thick up in there.
Yeah, those people got the best spot.
They did.
Without the snakes.
But I was about to say, I just about didn't want to camp on the beach.
Well, that's like a legit beach, not a river monster beach.
That's what I meant. Oh yeah, I didn't mean like last night's beach.
I hate those beaches.
What?
I hate those beaches.
The river monster one, or like one like in front of us?
The river monster one.
Oh yeah, me too. One of the best beaches is the one at the Grayson Lake by the Bruin boat ramp. Back when it was a beach.
Yeah, that's what it's
It's not really there anymore, but.
I can do a rapids up here.
It might be Devil's Jump.
Are the devils ain't sweating up there?
No, they're sweating here. Nothing up there. There's a rock in the trail. Let's get right up here on the left.
Yeah, the only issue I have with it is it's right on the trail.
God, where else are we gonna go?
But, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's nowhere else for us to go. But I don't think people are gonna be out here after dark, really.
Probably not, except for the people like on the river.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break trail and see what's up in here.
Oh, yeah, you can lead. Let's go. Stick with heaven. I'll let you know.
I forgot to never give an update. So we did just decide to camp here. We're stripping up our clothes and bathing in the river.
It's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, we have camp set up. Not the best camp we've ever made, but it'll do. We're here for the swimming. We're here for the river. Okay, see y'all later.
Right where the rapids are?
So turns out we're camping at the Devil's Jump. Right here. Blue Herons. So we only hiked, it did not feel like half a mile. But yeah, we only hiked half a mile. Now we're just gonna swim in the river. We're gonna bathe in the rapids. It's always something with us.
It's Mickey Mouse.
Ain't no regular stuff. We always be on that goofy.
We're on that tomfoolery, shenanigans.
We always horsing around. We do horseplay and monkey business. Okay, my legs aren't working right now. I forgot how to climb down the trail.
This is cool.
Dang, this is pretty. I need to take pictures.
I would love bathe right there though because it looks like it drops straight down.
Yeah, that looks like rapids.
Yes,
Well, we can just swim.
Well, I was gonna say we walk up those rocks.
Yeah, we can swim, rock hop, we can do all sorts of stuff.
Grasshopper.
Remind me to take pictures on the way back up.
Oh yeah.
Because this is a dang, look above us.
Dang.
We're in a pretty spot.
I guess that's where the devils jump.
Yeah, I figured the Devil's Jump was that in the water there. This is where people flip their kayaks.
Oh, yeah, Devil's Jumps, because there's that one, come over here.
Oh yeah, I see it up there on the left. Oh, and I see someone walking around with what looks like a fishing pole.
Hey,
That might be like a outlook type thing.
Oh yeah, look at the corner.
Because I know there was a Devil's Jump outlook. We were right up there near it.
Good point.
Were these rocks rickety? Okay, no, they're not.
No, they're like thousands.
They're heavy.
Watch for snakes.
I'll watch you. We also could have camped. No, never mind. We're in hammocks and this has no trees. But I say we could have camped here. Dang.
Yeah, definitely don't swim in that.
That'd be the funniest thing. People in the kayaks.
Jumping.
No, people in the kayaks.
Like a toilet bowl.
No, what I'm saying is people in the kayaks come in, break through the Devil's Jump. They're like, we made it. What the? There's two guys just taking a bath over here. Yeah, that's an outlook. You can see people up there. Taking. The God, I just saw someone with a camera flash.
We're down here.
That's pretty. Yeah.
Watch this.
Remember, keep it.
They see us down here.
You're taking baths. Taking baths in the river. Butchering. Oh yeah, you sink in there.
Warning, non-buoyant water. You will drown and die.
Warning, these two big boys aren't buoyant. Like, there's just sand right here. Okay, there we go. Hold on. If it wasn't for the fact I don't trust these boots on how much they slide on me, I'd be jumping on this stuff like an animal. Oh yeah, there's something in there.
Yeah, big old flat.
Nice little watering hole. That's the Volkswagen cat.
Yeah. Look how clear that is.
How are we getting around? Just up and over this rock? Get your goofy aw out of the way.
God dang.
Okay, so we're swimming down there.
Please watch out for timber rattlers.
I'm watching out for a little bit of everything. As long as I get the anti-venom in a reasonable time, I'll be fine. Timber rattlers, yeah.
Well, those ones won't kill you.
It's higher lethality than copperheads, but
Blue heron.
what?
I heard a blue heron.
That's me talking.
Never mind.
That's not a blue heron. I see the way, straight ahead. Thread the needle right there. God, why did you go up on it? Go down. Yes, there is. It's probably that guy that had the fishing rod. Go up on the right. When I said let's get in the river, I meant like here.
Oh, right here.
I mean, how much further are we gonna go?
I was just gonna climb up here and see what looks like. On the other side of this rock. I can see the beach right up there.
Okay, hold on. We made it to where we're gonna swim. It's right here. We're not far from the Devil's Jump. If I'm in the water, I can see it. But about 100 yards south of one of the beaches.
Oh, it feels perfect too.
Yeah, yeah. About any temperature other than 90 degrees would be perfect for me.
I'm wearing my boots.
I'm not. All right. See y'all later. I'm not taking the camera swimming. Okay, we're back from swimming and enjoying the river. 10 out of 10. Come down here on a hot day. It's like it's crystal clear down there, and it feels amazing. I mean, I can't can't brag about it enough. What do you say?
I'm a clean boy now.
We took baths in the river. What are we supposed to say here?
Is this thing on?
Hey, Sid, what do you say? Let's go pop a body today.
Every day when you're walking down the street.
Look, it's Mickey Mouse.
Now do that again? Yeah, that's what I thought. We're boiling water because we want to make sure it's safe to drink. Now, usually we make a fire like what we're trying with this, but this guy decided to wait and take a nap instead of finding firewood.
My bad. Only 5 minutes.
I went and collected the water.
It only took about 2 minutes.
So we're using my backup pocket stove. Pocket stoves are all right. If you asked me a year ago, I'd say people that can't start a fire only use them, but they're all right.
Because you can't start it.
Neither can you. Now watch the boy eat pepperoni. Hey, I know you be having gay thoughts sometimes. Oh boy, the water's boiling. All right, I'm gonna give us.
It boiled a lot quicker this time because it's not like 19 degrees outside.
And I also closed the lid. Yeah,
Water,
so
it takes like half an hour because it's 19 degrees out.
yeah, so that one time that we went camping at Hanson's Point, the most recent one, if you looked at the Instagram, it was 19 degrees when we did that.
With wind chill.
Yeah, with wind chill. You gonna start the fire or what? I guess we probably wait till the compressed can of gas is away from it.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, I know, I'm so smart.
You know, this guy thinks he's an engineer or something.
Is this thing on? I didn't really watch. I'd never liked Sid the Science Kid, so all well. For those who don't know, that idiot just nearly took out the pot. And if he does that, I'm gonna take him out.
Poison sumac, my favorite.
Oh boy! Why have I not been holding the camera like this? Why have I always been like angled out? Like this feels so much better.
It looks better too.
Why? Not the...
Yeah.
I don't know. I know I need a better telescopic thing. This thing Hopefully the image stabilization helps, because this thing rattles like a baby toy. Water's done. Ooh, it's hot. I'm just put that right there. This thing is cold now.
Give it a sniff.
Oh, that's rancid. So yeah, this guy left a cup of coffee and like whatever else in it for like 2 months straight.
Now it smells like coffee.
You know, Nalgene's aren't that expensive. That bread dough is not rising. You know what that means? And of course you're pouring the hot water in it. Well, I guess it'll cool down in that before it does in the metal container. Don't take it off, fat boy. Did you leave me any water?
Yeah.
How much, a drop?
Hey, you still got a whole nother bottle over there.
No, I don't. That's for making bread. It has just enough for the other 2 bags of bread.
You go put this in the river and let it cool down.
I'm gonna beat you. Yeah, that's what you...
Grab it.
Yeah, what do you know, the pot... Don't knock the pot over. All right, I know I've been very lacking on the video for today. I'm gonna make it up with pictures that will be presented throughout the video. I'm sure you've seen them already, but I'm just gonna say this is my very first like Bluegrass Woodsman YouTube video. So I mean, I'm trying to look at you without putting a red light in the camera. See, I'm an amateur. I don't know what I'm doing. This guy's shining a light at you. But it's 9:20 p.m. and so we've decided that since this was more of a expedition camping trip and less of a like a true camping trip, and it's been a flop since the beginning, we're gonna go get food. My pocket stove ran out of gas, so we were only able to boil the 2 pots of water.
And the wood's too wet.
Yeah, and all the wood right here is too wet. And since we were originally going to cold camp anyway, we never went and got firewood. So unfortunately, we've just kind of set ourselves up for failure on this trip. And since it's 9:20, we're going to go back to town, get food. Then after that, we're going to hike the full Blue Heron Loop at night while it's cooler. Unfortunately, since it'll be nighttime video, you all won't be able to see it because I don't have any infrared, and as far as I can tell, this thing doesn't film in infrared. I'm not sure though, you might see in the future. So I'm gonna leave you all here and just say thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, thank you so much, because I don't, at this point, don't know how long the video is gonna be, don't know how much of this I'm gonna keep, but we're gonna go get dinner, go do a night hike, and I can't thank you enough. This is the Bluegrass Woodsman signing off for now, and I'll see you next time. All right, so it's 12:55, just short of 1 a.m. And if you notice, we're not in the woods anymore. It's the same night as you last saw us. So we got run out of the woods, or we chased ourselves out of the woods. Now yeah. I'm gonna let you begin.
Yeah. So basically, I had like this eerie feeling since we got here that that something was just off, and it just didn't feel right. And once we got to the place where you all saw the intro, where you can see the river bend around the point, that's whenever it really hit me that it was kind of eerie, and it just didn't, nothing just felt right. I don't know how to describe it other than it didn't feel right. It's kind of like that gut feeling where you get a little bit of anxiety. And so we hiked down to our spot. We finally found our spot. We're making camp, and we made camp, and Hayden went down to the river, and I was up in my journal, up at the camp in my journal.
That's if you need a sense of time, this is when I'm down at the river, this is where I'm fishing, and we left him working on the journal back at camp.
Yeah, so I was working on the journal, and then I still had that eerie feeling like something was going to happen. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I just felt like something bad was going to happen. And I figured, oh, it's just my anxiety acting up or something. It's just nothing to worry about. And then anytime I'd go and be around Hayden, it went away. It was only whenever I was alone, and I felt like I wasn't alone in the woods. And then you can take over from there.
All right. And one thing that you didn't bring up, and I'll bring it up here, is that we both have girlfriends, and one thing I did particularly today, which I didn't realize that I was doing it until later on when he brought up that he was doing it, is that I was more than the usual, like texting, the hey, I'm all right, hey, everything's fine, the usual stuff. I was just doing it more, and when I was doing it, I just kind of stuck myself as, oh yeah, this is a new location, because like I said before, we've never been here.
Yeah, and I was kind of the same way. Whenever we left Kroger to go towards go towards Big South Fork, I called my girlfriend, she didn't answer, and I never leave a voicemail, but this time I left a voicemail. I was like, just something was in the back of my mind, like, man, something don't feel right. I had to leave her a voicemail telling her I love her and everything, and Hayden did the same thing.
Yeah. And then, so this is the first YouTube video. You'll catch us in the future, but I have, for years now, done research into folklore and less than normal things and superstitious stuff and the not regular things. So in doing so, I have heard legends and stories about things that go bump in the night here in the Big South Fork. That's actually how I discovered what this place was. And I nearly used exploring this area as a way to find that. Whereas, oh, this is going on. Well, it's over here. Well, I'm not going to walk out in the middle of nowhere for no reason, for nothing. So I said, well, what's at the Big South Fork? Found a whole bunch of attractions, things like Yahoo Falls, which is where we were north of it during this instance. We're going to stop right here. We both know this story sounds insane already. We do. We already do. We're not looking for ridicule. We're not looking for any of that. Because we have no concrete proof of really what happened. And you'll see what we're talking about later on. And because of these stories, there are more hostile things in this area. Things that, like, if you run into in the woods, you might never be seen again. And
there are things like that. The 411.
Yeah, like the missing 411, like instances. I don't think there's any specific ones in this area, but very similar things. And so that stuff, I've researched it, and it's on my mind every time I enter the woods, just because that's how I am. And I always just keep in the back of my mind, because that can spook anyone, but it's not gonna happen. It's tall tales. So as much as that stuff interests me, I never really take it seriously when I'm personally in the woods. And but it's always in the back of my mind. I think of it every time I'm in the woods. And so I don't think I was recording. No, I was recording at this point. So when we were down, I don't know if I have this specific thing on footage. If I do, you'll see this played beforehand. But after I attempted fishing, didn't catch anything, Dylan came down to the riverbank and we were just talking for a while. And that's where he disclosed to me this uneasy feeling. And do you want to just take the reins from this? Because you'll probably describe it better.
Yeah. So it wasn't like a normal, like, anxiety, on edge kind of feeling, because that's where you get like a pit in your stomach. This was like on my head, it was like an intuition thing. If any of you all have ever seen like the Long Island Medium, where she can kind of tell based off of looking at people what has happened. This is an intuition type deal, on what some people call ESP. And basically, I just had a feeling that something wasn't right. And actually, we saw a gray heron down there at the at the river, or I'm sorry, a blue heron down at the river, and it walked out of the woods onto this boulder. I looked away for a second at a fish that splashed just for about 2 seconds, looked back, and it was gone. Like it vanished.
It vanished between both of us. We actually, we have not reviewed any of the footage, but there is a chance that I actually caught this disappearance on film, because this is when we were down talking to each other. I know I pointed out the heron when it came out onto the rock.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't have my glasses or anything, so I noticed it kind of camouflaged into the rock, but it was very obvious that whenever I looked away and looked back, it was gone, and it could have easily just walked back in the woods. But that was the first thing I noticed. And then we went back up to our camp.
And as described back then, you couldn't see 20 yards into these woods. It was
if you're
just
standing
dark
on the riverbank, you look back 20 yards, it's just a wall. And we actually kind of nicknamed it the Dark Forest.
Yeah, its real nickname is what we've now come to term as, is we call this the dead zone, because what we noticed was the water didn't move, there was no wildlife in this area other than the one disappearing heron, and we heard bugs, we heard so many bugs, it was overwhelming, but that was the extent of it. No forest wildlife. You saw like 2 to 3 other birds. Other than that, it was nothing. We were in a dead area, and
and actually, I lit like a little firecracker.
Yeah, he lit a bottle rocket.
Yeah, and it was one that doesn't shoot or anything really far, just to spook Hayden. And the smoke of it, and this was at parking lot. This wasn't in the woods.
So this was back at the parking lot. You still were having an uneasy feeling at this point, but
and whenever we saw the smoke just stayed in the same spot and slowly, like very slowly moved to where you couldn't even tell it was moving unless you looked away for 5 minutes, looked back. It took about 5 minutes for the smoke to clear out, and it's from one bottle rocket, and we call it the dead zone because it's dead wind.
No wind, this was a dead area, no life, no nothing. It was almost like very Twilight Zone-ish.
So, sorry if we're rambling on, but this was just
this is all going uncut in this part of the video, by the way.
So don't skip if you want to skip. But we go back up into the woods to our little camp area, and I finagled my hammock because I forgot my good hammock. So I'm trying to mess around with this one hammock, and Hayden's getting his stuff put together, and I lay down in my hammock, and I still kind of have the weird feeling, like, man, something doesn't seem right, and I figured I'm just missing my girlfriend, and it's been a weird day. Like, I left work at lunch because I had the option to, and so it just doesn't feel like a real camping day like back at school. We usually camp during the school year. It just all felt like a fever dream. I figured, oh, well, it's okay. And, so I'm laying there, and something told me not to take off my boots. So I was like, well, and I mentioned to Hayden, I said, should I take off my boots or just go to sleep in them? Because the main thing is
it's hot enough out here that we're not in sleeping bags, by the way.
Yeah, we're just laying in the hammock. And the biggest thing why I didn't want to take them off is because I don't want them to get soaked with dew. But also, if we had to get up, I had a feeling that if we had to get up in the middle of the night and like pack up because of something, then I don't want to have to waste time tying my boots. So I left them on, and Hayden was lying in his hammock. And
before we continue, I want to say one thing. Is whoever's watching us, I mean, you probably don't know us on a personal level. You might if you followed me from my like personal life to the Instagram now to here, you probably know how I am on a personal level.
But we're not crazy either.
No, we're fairly sane. But we've been good friends for years. So
like 6 years now.
And if there's one thing I can put is that this guy, like, he has a lower BS meter. Like there's no crazy stuff that he'll buy into. Like, the folklore is not his thing. So I have to disclose that when he introduced to me how uneasy he was during this interaction, and then what I know in the back of my mind, this put me on a very high alert. That's why I agreed with him with like going to bed in the boots, being ready to go.
And the biggest thing is, the whole time I was thinking of, if you all have ever watched the movie Wrong Turn, I just got this thought in my head of like Appalachian crazy.
Yeah, the feral people of Appalachia, because
Yeah.
even though we're kind of outside of Appalachia, I think we're still within the foothills. So
yeah, we're still within
in that
Appalachia.
territory.
But it was, I just was thinking of like the crazies, and something just didn't feel right with me. And so we're laying in our hammocks with our boots on and everything, and I'm trying to go to sleep, and so is Hayden, but we're talking a little bit while trying to go to sleep, and we hear a loud bang of a gunshot. It must have been like, what, 500 yards away, 400 yards away?
Yeah, 400 to 500, relatively close.
Yeah, it was close enough to where we didn't hear like the shot echo. It was just the one shot.
We only heard
And-
the initial fire.
Yeah, and we're kind of used to it from camping in Red River Gorge, because the gorge is just right in the middle.
There's private land
Yeah,
around the
and it's
River Gorge,
surrounded on
so
all areas.
if you hear firearms, it's someone shooting their own personal weapon in their own personal property.
Yeah, and where we camp in the gorge, I'd say 9 times out of 10, whenever we're up on a ridge, you can hear Jake breaks.
Yeah,
So
you can
stuff
still hear
echoes throughout
this.
the gorge.
Yeah, you can still hear the sounds of society.
Yeah,
And in this
so we were-
dead zone, silence. The only thing you could hear were bugs and this one gunshot.
Yeah, and probably, we think a mile or a mile and a half over a ridge, there was a boat ramp. And
Yeah,
then
there
about
is.
5
I
miles-
don't know the name of it, but
Yeah, and then about 5 miles across the river in southwest, there was like there's just an old county road over there. So it
so
wasn't.
you're still somewhat out there.
Yeah, we didn't hear any boats pull
Yeah,
up. Or anything.
no boat motor, no splashing, so no
But we-
paddling.
Yeah, but we heard that gunshot, and I told Hayden, I said, man, I don't like that, but we'll give it some time, and if we start hearing footsteps, or if I hear a second gunshot, we're out of here. And what, like
And-
3 to 5 minutes later,
Yeah,
we heard a second shot.
Roughly. As we were discussing, I was in the hammock saying, "Hey, I'll bring it up to a coin toss if you want to get out of here."
Yeah, because he's feeling uneasy,
We are
too.
so uneasy because I'll bring it back to. So this guy, when he is unnerved in the sense of how he was tonight, it puts me on that high alert, and mostly because of the stories I've heard in here, there's no pleasant thing. It's like what he had in mind. There are feral beings, feral whatever, and many stories have led to attacks, people being confronted, people getting chased out of the woods by beings.
Yeah. And, I mean, I always get a little bit squirrely while camping, mainly because, I mean, I've grown up in the city my whole life. I love doing country stuff, but growing up in the city, unlike Hayden, I still get spooked kind of easily. I mean, I'm a tough guy, but stuff will spook me. Like, raccoon runs behind me, I'm like, whoa, kind of on edge. But this was like completely different. And so whenever we heard that second gunshot, we both flipped up out of our hammock, started packing up immediately.
Yeah, not putting things up properly, just stuffing our packs, and we got out of there. And so
Yeah,
I'm going to bring this back one more time. So pretty much, what I know is what my brain clicked to immediately was the worst thing when he said he's uneasy, because it brings me to, okay, if he's uneasy, something's going on. It's not just a funny feeling. And growing up in the woods, I've learned to trust your gut. So when he tells me that, my gut tells me something's going to happen. And
yeah, and it wasn't
all,
like
all
yeah.
on, oh, hold on, I'm going to bring this around. So all I've been, so when you come to all the stories in this area, attacks, you're going to get attacked by a bad thing out here. And then
mainly folklore stuff.
yeah, the folklore stuff. So I'm
it's
going around
mainly tall
this. Yeah,
tales.
it is mainly tall tales. So you have to take this with a huge grain of salt. This could be like 90-some% just crap. And so, but that's what's going in my mind. Bad thing that I don't fully understand is going to attack us. And what he imagined is the thing that kept reoccurring in your mind was what is when you felt like you weren't alone in the woods. Well, you said
Yeah, I felt like someone, not a something, but someone was kind of around, and I was looking around, and it's kind of like
the feeling of being watched.
Yeah, the feeling of being watched. Like my best example is if you're in a store or in your classroom and you feel like you're being watched and you turn around and someone's staring at you. That's what it felt like, only I couldn't find anything.
And then your superstition kept telling you that if we stay here, we're going to get attacked.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
and
but
that's
there's
and
like
that's
a
what drove.
75% chance.
And see, I was not disclosed this until after we had escaped the woods. So once we lined up all the dots, you know, we kind of got ourselves together.
Yeah, and luckily we're only about half a mile back in the woods, and it was a super easy trail. We hiked back in the dark. I mean, we have good flashlights and stuff, and we always carry weapons with us for stuff like.
Yes, this is
like
why
this.
we
And-
carry firearms for two reasons: for survival and game preparation,
Yeah.
and defense, self-defense,
Yeah, because
which proved very handy. Because as we were hiking out, you know, we heard sounds. I'm not going to chalk it up to anything. I'm not saying, you know, oh, whatever we were scared of was right and it was after us.
more likely
It
like
could
a
have,
possum
yeah,
we
it could have
heard,
been, you know, it could have been a rabbit. But I mean, the security of having those firearms does help.
Yeah, and like I said earlier in this video, whenever we were back at our campsite, there's a guy in the gorge that went missing 2 weeks. That's where we keep firearms. I mean, we're big guys, so we can last a while without food, but if you're in a survival situation where you get lost like that and your satellite phone or whatever isn't working, you need to be able to get food. Or if someone attacks you, I mean, the world, you can't trust everyone in the world. So, especially whenever you're out in the woods and you don't know who else is out there, I always recommend bringing a firearm.
Yeah. Even if it's not the most sound idea, there's always the chance that whoever else is in the woods with you is going to do you harm, and you always have to be prepared for that. And that's what we were prepared for. Everything in our bodies and our minds are telling us someone or something's out there is going to do us harm. We have to get out of there, and we're both we're both Christians, both fairly religious people.
Yeah, we aren't like pagans or anything trying to feed you a bunch of crap. This was just like, we actually got scared. I mean, we're in a Kroger parking lot right now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We're gonna sleep in this Kroger parking lot.
and
We will return to the falls in the morning.
Yeah, and we're not easy to scare. I mean, it takes.
Yeah.
I mean, an animal rustling might spook you, be like, oh, what was that? But this was full on, like, we trucked it out of there. We made it out of there in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't stop for anything except for each other, and it wasn't till we were pretty much back to the parking lot that we felt ourselves better. But we really never even felt 100% safe until we were all the way back here.
Yeah, and to bring God into it, whenever we came back up to the hammocks and Hayden was putting some stuff away, I prayed to God. I was like, I don't know what this feeling is, but I just pray that we're safe and you keep us safe and all of our family members safe, and that you can help me overcome this anxiety, that like this thought that I'm having, because like I said, it's not like a normal anxiety like whenever you're taking a test, your stomach kind of hurts. This is like a kind of scared thought, and whenever we heard those gunshots and stuff and we decided to leave, typically whenever I would be like kind of nervous in that situation, I felt fine. I was just like, all right, let's get out of here, and I was ready to go, and I felt like a lot of it was God telling us that we're okay.
Yeah, I'm going to bring this back around to my piece because it will latch into it, and then we're going to finish this off because who knows how long this has been running now.
Yeah.
And we still got 2 more days of adventure, hopefully. But so while I was fishing, between the time after I was done fishing and before he showed up to meet me at the riverbank, I stopped and prayed, because one thing I always do is before I enter the woods is I pray for safety, and I realized I hadn't done that. So I did that. I thank the Lord for keeping my family and my loved ones safe, and I wrapped it up with just saying, to keep us safe. And just to finish it off is with my prayer and his prayer, God was saying something is bad. This is what we've kind of rounded up. This is our conclusion, that something bad was going to happen to us, but God saved us, and through his saving, his way of getting us saved is to tell us that it's time to get out of the woods.
Yeah.
And something dark is in those woods, and it's time to get out.